I hesitated at the beginning when Alice offered me an assessment session because I thought that in order to have an assessment session, she'd need to know a lot more about my business, and I hadn't spoken with her before. But she offered, so I thought that any outcome is, better than what I had at that point. So we had a conversation. I guess it was about 45 minutes. And what I was thrilled about was the actual results. I ended up with a bullet point list of action items that I would have to do in order to improve the reach of my business. So it's the visibility of my business that was my main concern at that point, and profitability, of course. So she wrapped her head around my business so quickly that actually she gave me, I believe, about 8 points, very to the point. She asked the right questions, which I think is the best for any type of coach, anybody who can help you, or I'm expecting, or I'm wishing from any coach that I'm asking help to receive the good questions that I should ask myself, because you can tell so much in the amount of time that you have for a session. Yet, if you are given some answers based on, which she did give me that too, but the answers can only be limited by the time that we have to talk, as well as by the amount of information I can offer. But what she did, she actually asked me really good questions. She was able to really see the core issues of my business at that point and give me action steps. That was just fantastic, and I definitely recommend Alice to anybody. She's really seeing both the person as well as the business. Being a coach myself, I know that everybody's different. So the way that she found the core problems to address shows me that she looks at each business and business owner differently, and she's adjusting her approach depending on the actual situation. So different than what happened, I don't think that would have addressed as well the problems at that point in time. I think that the most important thing to know about Alice is that she is very direct. She has a laser blades clarity in the business when looking at a business and a business owner, and she can identify concrete elements to deal with. As business owners, we deal with so much, not so much stress, that is too, but I guess a lot of inspiration and a lot of immaterial or not so concrete elements that make the business that we have. And her being able to identify the concrete elements that can be acted on or can be addressed, that is, I think, the most fantastic asset that a coach could have to help a business owner get their business to the next level. I thought that her approach was pretty interesting. It was not the typical approach of a business coach. Was not necessarily. It was a combination of many things, which I liked very much, because she addressed concrete elements as well as not non-concrete elements of the business, and relationship between me and the business, and how the business reflects me as the business owner. So yeah, very, very interesting approach, very flexible. It's hard to describe. You should try her, because just to see exactly what that's going to mean for you. Because the way I see it, the fact that she saw so well my business and myself, she's going to see you and your business so much in a different way. It felt very organic. You have to try her just because, just to see this different approach, and to have a helping hand. It's always something that you can really be grateful for. Thank you.